けれども、お味が下に入ってますので、下からよくかき混ぜてからお召し上がりになってください。本日の寄せ豆腐、こちらですね。香り豆というお豆で作りました寄せ豆腐でございます。
Precisei sair pra poder voltar, ver o tempo bem fechado, pra ver o dia clarear, pra ver o céu no azul do mar. Precisei perder pra poder ganhar muito tempo bem calado, pra que eu conseguisse falar coisas que alguém vai escutar. Um dia você verá que um sorriso e uma companhia estão fora dos seus requisitos. Um dia você vai olhar pra trás e ver, lembrar de tudo que tem pedido. Preciso ter pouco pra saber quando é demais.
Arizona garden, stucco in the heat. Let me take you dancing. Let me get you on your feet. Arizona garden with my little cactus flower. Let the day slip away in the golden hour. We've got nothing but time and music, and a sweet cold drink in the heat. Oh, I'll be beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way. Prickly pear in a sandy bed, holding you heals me, but loving you hurts my head. Oh, Arizona gardens in the afternoon, no matter what happens, it's me and you, baby. Nothing but time and music, and a sweet cool drink on her feet. Beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way, every step of the way.
ちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこ、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん、あいこちゃん。
Shipwreck in the dark, far from the harbor, far from the start. In a storm, I lost my sails, I lost all direction, got caught in the veil. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love, lost in the sea. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love till you set me free. Didn't know love. Didn't know love. She was sinking, falling fast, so I abandoned ship, held on the mast in the ocean, wild and loud. I was just waiting, I was drifting out. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love, lost in the sea. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love till you set me